What's going on, family? It's your girl, Guruji Chastity, and I'm here with another quick introduction. On today's episode of Connected Dots, I'm joined with my good sis, Alexis Choice of Choice Family Firearms, and we are talking about the divine warrior woman. Let's run it! Yeah.
Oh, so yes, let's get into it, man. This is very interesting because this is the first time I've had to redo an interview. It hurt a little bit. It really taught me the lesson of letting go, because I'm a one-take Drake on everything. You feel me? And so it was like, oh, wow. Is this, I went through a lot of, is this going to be the same? Is it, because that was saucy. What if we don't, what? So, but I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to like feel through this experience and see what happens again, because we've done it. We've been here before. It's almost like deja vu.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. And so I ain't even gonna go into the spiel, because you know why I'm doing these interviews, right? You understand the mission and the motive. So we just gonna jump right into it. You know, the topic for our discussion today is the divine warrior woman, right? And the reason why you're the authority on this for me, and the I have you here that makes me so excited, is you got all the guns, man. I see you on the social media with the guns, and I'm just amazed. All that power, and I'm like, yo, that is crazy.
Listen. I feel like female blade just a little bit too. I got just a tiny bit. I be like, let me chill out. Let me get back. Let me be a regular Joe, because it really do. I be like, man, let me get back to down here. But yeah,
that's crazy. So, Alexis Choice, my humble guest. I'm excited to have you here. Thank you for joining me and taking the time, Alexis Choice. I really, really appreciate you, man.
I thank you for having me once again. I'm glad that we were able to speak again and just check in, because your hiatus, I'd be like, man, where's she at? I'd be looking for you on social media, like, dang, she's gone. I was like, and then when you emailed me, I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, when you ready? I'm ready. Like, I don't mind. I love connecting with you. So
I love it. I feel like when I be talking to you, for some reason, I get like this. It's like an odd sensation. I'll be suspended in time, and I'll be like, am I talking? Am I speaking? It seems like time go really slow whenever I talk to you. I love it.
It's good. It's an in the moment type thing.
Thanks. So boom, let's go ahead with our first question. Who is Alexis Choice in Choice Firearms, or Choice Firearms?
So Choice Family Firearms is Choice Family. Again, that's my last name. Basically, the motive was just to narrate or change the narrative of the Black gun owner. With everything going on, we're having these, I don't even know how to describe it. We're having a lot of these reoccurring events going on. Not feeling safe within the place we chose to call our home. So it's just getting that added protection for ourselves, not relying on anybody else to protect us. We have to be there for ourselves. We have to save ourselves at all times. So that's basically what Choice Family Firearms is. As far as Alexis, I'm still working on it. I don't even go by Alexis. Everybody calls me Choice or Lex. I just feel like I haven't grown into this Alexis yet. Alexis meaning helper of mankind. We're still working on that, developing and healing of myself so I could be able to help others. So hopefully in the next few years, that Alexis starts to come into play and I start to hear a little bit more and feel like I've met the requirements or the meaning of that name. So we're still working on it.
Nice. I like how you put that, because I feel like it puts me in the sense of, you know, accepting where you are and know that it's like, I'll go into that. I'm not rushing to get there. Like, it's cool.
Exactly. It's so formal. It's so like, Alexis, this is that title. Like, this is what I'm going to be doing, but not yet. I have to earn it. So it's definitely, it's a journey.
Facts. So what was the catalyst that sparked your healing journey?
Definitely my older brother were like this. So I was away at school and I came home one day and I just opened my door. Mind you, haven't been home for a few months. Come home, it's just ammo, magazines, bullets, box of bullets. I'm like, what's going on? He was like, I want to start this thing. So he's telling me about it. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, when it comes to my brother, whatever you want to do, I'm there. I'm supporting. If I got to repost, if I got to pay for something, like that's just how it is. I'm so family oriented, like it's like why not? So it was just one of those things. And then as I started to learn more about it for myself and him putting me into these new experiences, I was like, oh yeah, we're doing this. Like it was just a great feeling. So
thanks. And that's one of the reasons why I definitely gravitated to you as well on social media, man. The family oriented vibe is so amazing to kind of watch and, you know, take in. I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely one of the main morals, or just the foundation. There's definitely a foundation of family. It's just the 4 or 5 of us. Usually Sundays are our family days. We usually go out, and it's nothing planned. It's just one of those things, like we disconnect. We go to the park, we're roller skating, we're playing basketball, just playing out in the woods. So it's definitely one of those things that just keeps us together. And yeah,
that's lovely, man. I love to hear it.
Thank you.
On your journey, what would you say with what's been your greatest challenge thus far?
Learning myself. We spoke about this in the past. I played basketball. Like you could even see the shift from my Instagram. So I played basketball for 5-6 years, all year round, constantly. I think Sundays used to be my breaks, but usually those were related to homework or just getting ready for the rest of the week. So majority of that time, I really wasn't spent focusing on myself or how I was feeling about certain things. I didn't get a time to process. So once I went away for school and didn't have that big responsibility of being an athlete or a student athlete, I was able to see that I lacked in certain areas, that I wasn't recognizing scenarios or issues that had occurred and how they made me feel. I wasn't able to process those feelings. So when I went away for school, I was able to notice that, like, dang, like I'm not right. I have areas I need to work on. I need to heal so I could be a better version of myself. So definitely going away for school and then coming back home with the whole pandemic, just being alone and being able to work on those areas, it definitely was a catalyst for me on my journey to healing. So
right on. What do you say is, like, when you say getting to know yourself, like in terms of working through that now? Because it's not like, I was telling somebody else, it's like, yo, it's not like we do this work on Saturdays or Fridays.
yeah.
Like, you come deal with this shit every day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, just like you would say, you can pull your cell phone and like, okay, cool, this is a tool. What do you use as like a tangible tool to like aid you in getting to know yourself when you know that's like a challenge for you?
That's really good. Usually like my friends. So I've definitely been more picky and more selective around the people I have around me. It's just, I don't know. It's hard. That's a really good question. Reword that for me. Just reword that for me.
Thanks. Like, so when you say, like, when you learn something about yourself and it's maybe difficult to take in, when let's say you when we deal with like negative emotions, like sad, like you're sad or angry, what's the tangible tool you use in the moment to be with yourself, to help yourself through that moment?
So I feel like innocence when you're younger, majority of the time when you're younger and you're upset, it's something small. It's because you weren't able to get your way. As I got older, I realized that like it's not that big. Like, process it and move on. You have to be able to move on. You can't expect progress if you're being stagnant. So you do have to go through those emotions, being sad or being angry. In high school, I realized my processing or my way of showing my emotions, I used to be a lot more angrier. I was never shown as an angry person. It would take so much to tick me off. In high school, it was one of those. So now I'm working towards having more strength not to let someone see that side of me. I don't want to show those negative emotions because that's not who I am. That's who I may be reacting as at that time, but that's not who I am as a person. So definitely just trying to